welcome to new video. Today we have to do some more MCQs questions from Physics IGCSE 0625 GCE Olevel 50454. The topic is mass, weight, density and volume, and we are going to solve the MCQ questions from the past papers of from 2015 to 2023. Question number 1 is the diameter and length of a thin wire approximately 50 centimeter in length are measured as precisely as possible. Question is, what are the best instruments to be used? This question was asked in June 2015 paper 1, and in paper 1 that was question number 21. Now we have to measure the 50 centimeter in length. 50 centimeter length cannot be precisely measured with micrometer or vernier calipers. So length cannot be measured with vernier calipers. So the options can be rule or tape. So these three options can be possible, but diameter of thin wire cannot be measured with rule, so it will be ruled out. And best thing for diameter to be measured is micrometer. So for diameter, micrometer is best, and length will be measured with the help of a rule. So option A for this question is correct. So option A is the correct answer for this question. Next question is, the mass of a stone on earth using a pan balance. The weight of stone is found using Newton meter. So we have measured the mass and weight of a stone using a pan balance and a Newton meter. The question is, are the readings same or different on moon? So it is basic question between difference of mass and weight. The mass stays same everywhere, whereas the weight of a body W is equal to mg. W weight is equal to mg, so it depends upon g. G is different for moon, and it is different at earth. Therefore the reading of the Newton meter will be different, whereas the reading of the pan balance will be same on both earth and the moon. So A is the reading on pan balance is different, and it is wrong because mass is same. B is reading on the pan balance is same, whereas reading on the Newton meter is different, and is correct answer. So B is the correct option for this question. So B is the correct option. We will have to circle B. Next question is, during an experiment to find the density of stone, the stone is lowered into a measuring cylinder partly filled with water. So whenever you have to find the volume of a stone or irregular shaped object, we use this method. We partly filled a beaker or measuring cylinder and then lower stone into the water. The difference or the rise in the reading of the measuring cylinder gives the volume of the stone. So density can be measured by the formula of density is equal to mass over volume. So question is, which statement is correct? The difference between the reading gives the density of stone. No, the difference between reading does not give the density. The difference between the reading gives the volume of stone. Yes, this is the correct answer. So this is the correct answer. The difference between the readings gives the volume of the cylinder. This is the original of initial reading and this is the final reading. So this is the reading difference. This difference gives you the volume of the stone. That's it. The diagram shows a micrometer scale. This is a micrometer whose scale is given. Which reading is shown? I have already highlighted for you. The reading on the scale is 7.64. How it is? Look here. This is the main scale and this is vernier scale. The main scale reading is 5, 6, 7 and then half, 7.5. This is 7.5. So I write here for you the main scale reading is main scale reading. I write for you MS. Main scale reading is equal to 7.5. This is 7.5 and the vernier scale reading is, look here, with the reading where this line of the main scale and the which reading coincide is the reading on the vernier scale. Now this is 15 before 1, 1 before 15 is 14, so 14 coincide with it, and the least count of this is 0.01 millimeter. Therefore we multiplied 14 with 0.01. We multiplied 14 with 0.01 and it will give us 0.14. Now the final reading will be the sum of these two. 7.5 plus 0.14 gives you 7.64. Therefore 7.64 is the correct reading which I highlighted for you. Two cylinders P and Q are made of copper. Because both cylinders are made of copper, so both cylinders will have the same density, because density depends upon the material and material is same, therefore density will be same. The question is, the height of P is twice the height of Q. Height of P is twice the height of Q. The diameter of P is half the diameter of Q. The diameter of Q is half the diameter of P is the half of diameter of Q. Is point obvious. Its diameter is half of Q. Diameter is this thing. Diameter is half and height is twice as Q. Which statement is correct? The density of cylinder P is 4 times that of cylinder. This is not correct because I already told you that because both cylinders are made of copper, therefore density is same. B is the density of cylinder is twice. It is also wrong because density means same. And D also says that the density of cylinder P is half. It is also wrong. C is the density of cylinder P is equal to that of cylinder Q. That is the correct answer because density depends upon material and material of the both cylinders is same. Therefore, it will remain same and density does not depend upon dimensions. Therefore, option C is correct. Option C is correct here. So here you should, for this question, you should know the definition of density. The density is the mass per unit volume and it depends upon the material. Okay, so C is that's our correct answer. Determine the circumference of a golf ball. Which instrument gives the reading that is circumference of the ball? Directly we have to find the circumference of the ball. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. But if you can circumference is actually the one way round around a circle. Okay, so micrometer will not give the correct reading. Caliper is also not useful. You can find the ruler diameter by ruler, but it will not give the circumference. The circumference, because a curved surface, tape ball can be tape can be wrapped around the ball to get this circumference. Therefore, tape will give you the circumference of the golf ball. That's why D is the correct answer, or D is the correct option for this question. Which property of a body resists change from a state of rest of motion or of motion? So, question is, which property of body resists change from a state of rest or of motion? This is the property of inertia actually. Inertia is the property by which it resists any change in state of rest or motion. And but inertia is not given in the option there, but we also know that mass is the measure of inertia. Therefore, mass is the correct answer, and B is the correct option for this. Okay, all other options are not correct. Mass gives directly the measure of the inertia. Therefore, mass is the property from these options which resists change from a state of rest or motion. That's it. A brick is placed on a Newton meter and then on a beam balance. And it's quite obvious. Beam balance is used to measure the mass, whereas Newton meter is used to measure the weight, which is measured by each instrument. So Newton meter gives the weight, so this is weight, and beam balance gives the mass. So that's why C is correct option, because Newton meter gives you the weight and beam balance will give you the mass. So C is the correct option for this question. A reel of copper is labeled length 30 meter and diameter 2 millimeter. A student calculates the volume of the copper wire. Which instrument does he use to measure accurately the length and diameter? The length is 30 meter, so it can be measured accurately with the ruler or tape, but tape is more appropriate than ruler. But what about diameter? The diameter of this can be measured accurately. The question is, a reel of copper wire is labeled length 30 meter and diameter 0.50 millimeter. Sorry, I typed it wrongly here. A student calculates the volume of the copper wire. Which instrument does he uses to measure the accurately length and diameter of wire? The diameter accurately can be of this much. Small diameter can only be measured with micrometer, where tape is the best option. So therefore, D is the correct option. It is the most suitable option for this, because though length can also be measured with rule, but tape is the more appropriate to measure this much length, because in order to measure 30 meter length by a meter rule, you will have to measure it again and again, and there is a chance of error then. But with tape you can measure it just in one go, therefore chance of error reduces. So we have to give the accurate answer, because measure accurately. Therefore tape and micrometer give the correct option for this question. Next question is, a block is hung on a spring balance. The marker inside the balance is pulled down by the block. What can be the position of marker be used to determine? Next is the mass of the block in kilogram. Yes, mass is measured in kilogram. B, the mass of block is Newton. Mass is not measured in Newton, so it is wrong choice. Moment caused by the block in Newton. Moment is also not measured in Newton. Weight of the block in kilograms is also wrong choice. So only the right choice for this question is A, that is mass of the block in kilogram will be measured by the marker can be used to measure the mass of block in kilogram. Though it can be used to measure the weight, but weight is not in kilogram, weight is in Newton. Therefore, A is correct option for this question. Is question is the density of gold is 19 gram per centimeter cube. So I write it for you data here. The density, which is rho, is equal to 19 gram per centimeter cube, and a gold coin is 2 millimeter thick. This is the thickness of this is thickness of the coin. Each face of the coin has an area of 4.5 centimeters. This is the base area, 4.5 centimeter square. What is the mass of the coin? Mass can be measured by using this data equal to mass. Density is equal to mass per unit volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. So if you know the volume, and volume can be here, volume is equal to base area into height or thickness. Thickness is 2 millimeter. So we have to convert it into centimeter. We divide it by 10. When we divide it by 10, we write 2 over 10. This is the centimeter in centimeters. So this is the volume into this is thickness into base area. Base area is 4.5. So we multiply it. 4.5 multiplied by 2 is actually 9. So it is 9 over 10. You can write it 9 over 10. Density is given as 19. So mass will be equal to 19 into 9 divided by 10. 19 into 9 is actually 161. 19 into 9, 171, sorry. 19 into 9 is 171 over 10 will give you 17.1. So it is 17.1 grams because it is in CGS system. Centimeter grams is gram here. So 17.1, the closest answer from here is 17. So B is the correct option for this question. So B is the correct option here. I circle B. So B is the correct option. I repeat for you. Density was given as 19 gram per centimeter cube. We have to find the mass. Mass is equal to density into volume, and volume is cylinder. Actually it's a cylindrical shape. Volume is equal to base area into height. Base area is 4.5 and height was 2 millimeter. We convert it into centimeter, 2 over 10. So 2 over 10 into 4.5 is 9 over 10. We multiplied 19 with 9 over 10 to get 171 over 10, which gives 17.1 grams. 17 gram is approximately closest to our calculation. So B is the correct option for this question. So students, these are few questions related to mass, density and volume. We will solve few more questions from this topic, and then we will move on to paper 2 questions, theory questions about this topic, inshallah, in next video. So I hope that you like my video. If you like it, please like the video, like it, comment it, share it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, because it is, I will take it as appreciation, and it will give me more courage, more inspiration to make more useful videos for you, and you will get also, it will help you to get all the notification of my new videos. So please subscribe it. Take care. See you in next video very soon. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.